Greetings, Green Thumbs. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brandon, owner of EZ Swap Pots, and I've been gardening for almost 15 years now. And just for the past 5 years, we've been on a new homestead with roughly 10 acres. We got some ponds, orchards, and plenty of gardens. And I would like to take you on a tour of that today. As you can see, we've been blessed with some rain, which we haven't received all of June. And prior to this, we were in a mega drought. Luckily, due to technology, we could do a little bit of time traveling. So come with me, and we'll check out what the gardens look like before the rains. Let's go.
All right, so here we are approaching the popcorn and soybean patch. As you can see, the corn is up. It has only been 2 weeks since the last video, and I know the corn wasn't up. There's 2 pumpkin hills in there. And then here are the soybeans. This is one variety. If you can look closely, you can tell something has been nibbling. And I got my dog right now working on it. Boom! Yeah! So, as you can see, the soybeans are real close to brush. And there's got to be a rabbit or something, or who knows what, coming out and chewing off the tops. But hopefully we can end that soon. What we did to get this well planted is we tilled this up a week beforehand. I lightly sprinkled some chicken manure across the whole entire bed. Tilled it in real good with I think our 5 horsepower tiller. And then I used a earthway seed planter to drop these seeds in. And honestly, I had this all planted up in probably less than a half hour. So there's the one side of it. Eventually we hope to have that cleared so we can have a bigger planting bed. Here are some Hokkaido pumpkins. They're a Japanese variety. Honestly, some of the sweetest we've ever had for maple squash. Absolutely love the Hokkaido pumpkins. And then here is our glass gem corn. So it's looking good. We got about 2 more weeks before it's 4th of July, and you guys all know the saying. So we're about shin high with 2 weeks left to go. We do have some storms rolling in, so fingers are crossed that we can actually get some rain because it is well needed. And I know 1 to 2 inches is expected, so let's keep our fingers crossed, folks. Heading to the hoop house. Da da da! Hoop house. So here we are. Approach the hoop house. I had some wonderful organic herbicide help yesterday, which took care of all the weeds. 100% natural and organic. If you'd like to know that tip, please reach out. But you can see we've got some potatoes growing, and it is well hilled. And we are still using just holes punched into some old garden hose for irrigation up in this bed. Doesn't work perfect, but it works. Let's get in there. I know Nala's excited to get in there, aren't you, pretty girl? Yes. What can we find? So I'm still waiting for a hill of wax zucchini, I do believe, to grow up there. Fingers crossed on that. So here we've got some tomatoes, or a whole row of tomatoes with some onions interplanted, and some basil. And they're almost a foot tall, or roughly a foot tall. There's a zinnia. And then we've got a bunch of cayenne peppers. They're just starting to finally green up. I had to coax them along with a little kelp meal. Micronized kelp meal is what I use on the foliage, so I've been spraying that to get them going. Here's the other variety of soybeans. As you can tell, are way further along, but that's because they're also protected and not getting nibbled back every day, or however often that's happening in the other bed, who knows. But then we got some sunflowers planted by Evie. Thank you, Evie. They're looking wonderful, and they're gonna look even more beautiful in a couple weeks. And here we've got some, amidst all the oh boy, brain fart here. Man, I can't think. It's the one that the monarchs all like. We've got spaghetti squash. 3 hills of spaghetti squash. I do plan on getting another cattle panel in here to let those grow up on. And then our 4 rows of potatoes, which 3 seem to be much further ahead than this one down here, which is all right. So there we have it. We harvested all the garlic scapes too last week, and they will be going into the freeze dryer. So super excited about that. Yes, you heard it right, folks. We did get a freeze dryer, and we are having fun. Pretty girl, you want to come out of there? Oh, good girl. All right, let's head up to the main garden. What do we got growing on over here? A whole heck of a lot more than we have in the other 2 beds. All right, approaching the main garden. I've got a standalone zucchini plant here. I did eat an orange earlier today and threw the peels down by it. But you can see that is growing very well. And we actually have the start of some flowers, so won't be long while I'm standing here too. The garlic won't be long either before we're harvesting that. It's usually always right around the 4th of July. So we got some garlic. And like I said, last week we collected the garlic scapes, and we're gonna grind it down into some garlic powder. Sorry if it's shaky, guys. All right.